welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea and I'm just going to show you how to make this hexagon from book 31 of Big and Little Crochet. If you're not sure what Big and Little Crochet is or why I'm making hexagons, just go back a few videos in this playlist and you will find out. I'm just going to make myself comfortable. I'm using the sky blue, the blush and the rose yarns from previous projects, from previous hexagons in this series, and I'm using a 4mm hook, and you'll also need a pair of embroidery scissors, and that should be all you need to get you going. Let me just get my scissors. We're going to start off with the blue yarn and we're going to join it to our hook with a slip knot. If you don't know how to do a slip knot, I do have an absolute beginners playlist that you can go and find out how to do it on. You do need to be able to do a slip knot if you want to crochet. It is probably the most important thing you need to know. There's lots of different ways of doing it, but I'm trusting that this is a crochet along rather than a tutorial, so you kind of know how to do them already. So we're going to chain 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'm just going to pop my yarn down on the floor because I find it easy to do that. And then we're going to take a hook, pop it into the first stitch, grab some yarn, pull it through, and then pull it through the loop on our hook to give us a nice circle to work into. So we're going to chain 2. Remember, the big and little patterns are in UK terms, but I will give the American terms as well as we go through. And then we're going to do 3 treble clusters into a 3 treble cluster into the ring. Because of this first chain 2, it's going to count as a 4 treble cluster, but let's just do the 3 parts. So we yarn over, we put our hook into the ring, we pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on our hook, we yarn over and we pull through 2 only, so we don't finish off that treble. And the treble in the US is a double, so this is a double cluster. So then we're going to do another 2 because it's a 3 treble cluster. So we yarn over, we put our hook into the circle, we pull up a loop, we yarn over and we pull through just 2 of the loops on our hook. That leaves us 3, and then we've got 1 left to do, so we yarn over, hook into the circle, pull up a loop, so we have 5 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, that leaves us 4, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 and secure that with a simple slip stitch. And then we're going to do, so that's 1 chain, 2 and 3 chains, and then we're going to do a 4 treble cluster into the ring. So that's exactly what we've just done, only this time we're going to start off with a treble rather than a chain 2. This chain 2 just got us to the height, it's what's called a standing stitch. So yarn over into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's the first of our 4, yarn over into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's the second of our 4, yarn over into the loop, into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's the third of our 4, yarn over into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through everything, and then chain 3. And so that was just our 4 trebles clustered together. And then we want to repeat this until we have 6 sets. So I'll just do another one with you. So yarn over into the loop, pull up a loop, into the ring, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, do that again, yarn over, do it for a 3rd time, yarn over and a 4th time, and then yarn over and pull through everything on our hook, and chain 3, and then we do it 3 more times. This is just the end of my last 4 treble cluster. I'm going to chain, what I'm going to do, it does say to chain 3, and then join with a slip stitch to the top of the last cluster. But I'm not going to. I'm going to chain 2 and join to the top of the last cluster with a slip stitch, simply because sometimes if I join with a 3, it gives me and the slip stitch, it gives me too much space, and I don't want that much space. So then yarn over and pull through and fasten. So next we change to the blush yarn, and we join that to any chain 3 space. So just pop it in. You can either tie it on or you can work it on. If you go back and look at videos of mine, you'll see that I do both methods. I'll try and hold that, try and sew in some stragglers. So what we're going to do is chain 2, and then we're going to do a 3 treble cluster. So yarn over, just exactly as we did before, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through everything on your hook. And then we're going to chain 3, and in the same space we're going to do a 4 treble cluster. So yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then for the 4th time, into the space, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through everything on your hook. And then we're going to chain 3. And in the next chain space, we're going to do the same again. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do 4 treble cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to chain 3. We're going to put another 4 treble cluster into the same space. 2, 3, 4, into the same space, yarn over, pull through all of the loops on your hook, and then we're going to chain 3, and we're going to do it again in the next space. So we're going to do a 4 treble cluster, a chain 3, a 4 treble cluster, and we're going to do that all the way around until we have 12. I think we'll have 12 clusters then. Yeah, 12 clusters. And every cluster is separated by a chain 3. And now we're going to go on to the rose yarn, and this again is not rocket science. We're just going to do more or less the same thing again. I'm going to join to a chain 3 between a clustered pair, and then we're just going to do the same thing again. We're going to do a standing chain of 2, and then we're going to do a 3 treble cluster attached to that to get us started. So 1, 2, 3, and pull through, and we're going to do 3 chains, and then we're going to do another, but a 4 treble cluster in the same space. So it's just the same as last round, however the next part is a little bit different. So then we chain 3, and then what we do is in the next space we just do 1 4 treble cluster. Okay. And what we do is chain 3 and go to the next one and do 2 separated by a chain 3 again. Start off with a chain 3 and then 2 trebles, so yarn over into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and another treble, or double in the US. Then we're going to chain 2 between these to make our corners, and then 3 more trebles. All in the same space. And then we're going to put 3 trebles in each of the next 2 spaces. In this next space, yarn over and pop a treble, no spaces or chains in between. 1, 2, 3, and then into this one, 1, 2, 3, and then into the corner, work 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles. 2 chains and 3 trebles. Yeah, and the next one is just 3 trebles, and that's the way you go all the way around. 3 trebles into each space, and when you come to a corner space you just pop in 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles into the same space. And here we're just on the last 3 trebles now. And then we're just going to join to the top of the chain 3 that we did at the very beginning and fasten off. And that's another one done. Okay, so I hope to see you again very soon, and we'll be doing some more crochet. I am going to do some more crochet projects. It's just finding the time for me at the minute. We're still settling into the house and started a new job and everything, so it's a little bit hectic. So, right, I'll see you again soon. Take care, bye-bye.